Good morning, TikTok. I know I haven't did a video in a while. This morning I took my kids to school, and then I got an email saying, keep fighting, keep pushing. So I've been working with People Magazine on my daughter's story about what my baby been through, her injuries, and how, my baby passed away and there's no justice being done. So I'm in the process of getting Egypt's law here in South Carolina, because right now the law says if someone's injured and they don't die within them 3 years, the person who was convicted prior cannot be, the charges cannot be upgraded to murder. They have a statute of limitations here in South Carolina, the state of South Carolina. So I'm working with one of the representatives here in South Carolina to change the law to Egypt's law, Victims Act, Egypt's law. So if someone was to get injured and they die 3 years later, over 3 year mark, they still can be charged for homicide. My daughter autopsies says homicide. My daughter will never get justice, the justice she deserves. But going forward, I'm trying to make a change in South Carolina. Going forward, any child, adult, get injured and they die past the 3 year mark, they can get justice. My baby will never get justice, like I said before. My daughter went through so much. I allowed her to go visit with her father, her biological father, and his girlfriend. And I got a phone call that my daughter was rushed into brain surgery. So if you can, go to people.com or People Magazine and type in, it's going to have like a little 3 bar drop and say crime. And my daughter's story is on the first crime page. Just her story of everything she went through. And her abuser, which is her biological father, would never be charged for this, upgraded to homicide because of the statute of limitation is barring him from being charged. So going forward, I'm just trying to make a change in South Carolina. I don't give a dang how long it takes. If this year, next year, 2, 3 years from now, but this law will be changed in honor of my daughter, sweet daughter Egypt. Just y'all continue praying for me. I have a lot I'm going through mentally inside. Losing a child is something I would never wish on my worst enemy. I go through so much on a regular. Some people see me smiling and dancing on TikTok, but in the long run, I'm not happy at all. I'm going through a lot. I miss my daughter so much, and I know my daughter will never come back physically to me. She'll always live in my heart. I have so many memories. I'm doing so much in her honor, trying to push this new law, Egypt's law. I do community events. Like for a birthday this past year, I did a free community event. I'm working on some more other stuff. We did a book bag giveaway in honor of Egypt, and I'm working on a new project in honor of my baby. Not this year, for probably next year, the year after next, for a Christmas event for all medical fragile special needs children here in South Carolina. I'm actually speaking in delegations in Spartanburg this Monday about my daughter's law, Egypt's law, to get all senators and lawmakers to be on board, because I met in front of delegations here in Greenville County, where I'm from, where I live at. And then I'll be going to speak in Charlotte, North Carolina, as a mother contacted me. Her baby had shaken baby syndrome. Sadly, he passed away the same day within a couple hours of his injury. And she asked me to come speak about shaken baby syndrome, telling my daughter's story and what I went through in this fight for my baby to stay alive. But I haven't been to the gravesite since her birthday. I just, I feel guilty not going. I just get real depressed, real angry when I go to the gravesite. But I'm going to make it in my heart to go this week Well, I supposed to went this morning, but it's just so rainy outside. It's pouring down rainy outside. I'm just very heartbroken. I'm a grieving mother. Yes, I have 3 other kids and 2 bonus kids. But I miss my sweet girl so very much. It's just hard. But please, y'all, I'm going to back up so y'all can see. And this is from People Magazine. You go to people.com and you see the little drop the three right there. That's where you tap on, and it's going to have crime when you go to crime news. Sorry, my hair, y'all. And this is my daughter's story, y'all. And I'm going to keep pushing the fight and to get it to national, because this needs to be a national story. What my baby went through. My baby's a normal, typical child, and he literally punched my baby in the back of the head because she would not stop crying. Every time he would try to hold her, she would cry, and he just started punching her in the back of the head until her body went limp. And my daughter was rushed to the hospital 45 minutes where they was staying at, where she was on her visit, and 45-minute drive to Greenville from Lawrence, South Carolina. And my daughter's whole brain was bleeding, and it caused her to have shaken baby syndrome, also known as abusive head trauma. And the hospital told me that she would not survive overnight. She'll be a vegetable. And my baby survived 9 years long. She was a strong fighter, but she had a lot of complications. She had cortical vision impaired. That means she couldn't see through the brain. She had chronic lung disease. She had cerebral palsy, quadriplegic, nonverbal, no head control, no body control. The most severe case of cerebral palsy. She had seizures. So my baby had a lot going on medically due to what her biological father did to her. And he'd be free in 2030, June 2030. He will be free. And I don't get it. I don't get South Carolina laws, how you have a statute of limitations of homicide if it's the causation directly to the crime, which her autopsy says homicide. How the heck are you being free from prison? And then people tell me to forgive him. It's hard to forget a monster like him. He does not deserve to be free. He do not deserve to be out here in society. And y'all just continue praying for me. Go right here to people.com and look up my baby story. If you want to comment on her story, you can. I'm just trying to fight for a change. And I also have a website. It's called www.foreveregypt2013.org. I'm gonna put it in the comments, and I also have a GoFundMe. If anyone is willing to donate, it goes towards my nonprofit, Justice for Shaking Babies. Just be blessed. Stay safe. Never shake a baby. Walk away. Because when babies cry, that's the meaning of communication. Just to harm and punch a baby in the back of the head or shake a baby. It's not right at all. And no child deserves what my sweet girl went through. And I'm just going to keep fighting. Fight, fight, fight. That's all I'm going to do. Fight for justice. Fight for the new laws. Help other families who have children like my baby, if I can. But y'all just be blessed. And again, I am Egypt's mother. And be blessed. And be safe. And never shake a baby.